The Founders Award for a group is to recognize a group of individuals who work as a team and are committed to the We Care for Kids Foundation. This year, the Foundation Board has selected Valente Real Estate. Their passion and commitment is outstanding. Valente Real Estate has been involved in our Gerber Daisy sales, our raffle ticket sales. They attend the gala, as well as being involved in our search for Spokeskids. But they're very well known in this community for organizing their Moon in June run, which I'm happy to announce to date has raised over $100,000 for the foundation. It was very easy for our board to select Valente Real Estate because of how dedicated they are to pediatric healthcare in this community. So on behalf of the board, I would like to congratulate Valente Real Estate, their team, and Valente family for this award. Thank you for all you do for the children of Windsor, Essex.
Hi, I'm Ida Sproul from Valente Real Estate, and I am also on the board of directors for We Care for Kids Foundation. 11 years ago, I introduced We Care for Kids Foundation to Peter Valente and the Valente family. I went to Peter and asked him if Valente Real Estate would be interested in becoming involved in this. He immediately jumped on board.
The Moon in June event is an event we've been involved with for about 6 years. We enjoy getting all the families out there. There's lots of fun for the kids and face painting, balloons, and we just think it's really important to bring awareness to what the charity is and how it affects Windsor, Essex. Before even the Moon in June event, I was involved with We Care for Kids with their gala committee, and that was about 10 years ago before I even thought about having kids. But about 2 years ago, we had our daughter, and she needed a lot of medical care right from the start. And we've been back to the hospitals, and we do see how it is important to keep, our funding in Windsor, and how important it is to have these pediatric programs in place for these kids.
When I first started with the charity, it was a couple years after Amy started with it, and I just did it at first to help out and blow up some balloons for some kids, and didn't really realize what I was helping out with. And then until you're in the situation where you use some of the resources that that We Care for Kids provides, you don't really realize how important it is. You're not just blowing up balloons. You're doing it for a great cause.
Nothing's worse than having a child that's sick, and if we can make it just a little bit better for a child in the hospital, I think it's a good thing, and it's really important.
So in 2002, I had a niece who was born with some medical problems, and immediately she had to go over to the States to get the proper care. And eventually she went back and forth between Windsor and Detroit. But she had to keep being sent over because we just didn't have the proper equipment here in Windsor. So raising the money here is important if we can keep the kids here.
What we were lucky at that point is we were young. We didn't have children ourselves. We were able to go over and visit with our family and be with them. But when realistically, not everybody can drop everything and go off and be doing that. So to have the facilities and the equipment to
be right here at home.
Be here at home. You're surrounded by your support group. You have your family that can help you out. They can tap you off when you need a break. I think that's the biggest thing. Is it brings the family support into it by having
they're right here.
By having it here in Windsor. Yeah, as a company, it's great because we have so much involvement from the office. So many people that help out with the Moon in June every year, blowing up balloons, painting faces for kids. But to be able to raise the money at the end of the day for the community, it's great.
When my father started this company 40 years ago, it was to be a locally owned, independent real estate company that services the Windsor-Essex County area. And that's one reason why we've chosen We Care for Kids. It's a local organization, and it resonated with us immediately that we could see where the money was going and how it is being spent and actually helping people of Windsor and Essex County, and especially kids.
I guess what I would like to speak to is the fact that We Care for Kids has touched us on a personal level. I was first aware of the charity after my son was born 10 years ago. My son Gianni was born a little bit prematurely, and as soon as he was born, he was whisked away to the NICU at Met Hospital. Being first-time parents, we were definitely a bundle of nerves. The first thing I noticed when we were in the NICU was the rocking chair that I was sitting on had a plaque on it, and it said donated by We Care for Kids. And also the incubator that Gianni was in had a similar plaque on it. So being there with my son, those things really brought comfort to us.
It's also something that brings our office and our agents close together, because we couldn't do it by ourselves, obviously, and we have lots of help from a lot of the agents within the office, and some of them do face painting at the run, some of them help with the food, and the others gather donations from various suppliers and people that we do business with, and just think it's fantastic.
We Care for Kids, obviously a grassroots charity here in Windsor, Essex. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Everything you give back to our community is much appreciated, and it's so wonderful to be honored.
I just wanted to say out to the board and the We Care for Kids team, we're very honored to be accepting this award today, and obviously it's not necessary, but we're completely grateful, and we're very blessed to be able to assist such a great Windsor Essex County organization.